Today, we're counting down the 5 greater Seattle neighborhoods and suburbs with the highest median price per square foot, from waterfront east side cities to small towns along Lake Washington. And number 1 is a name that might not be the one most people guess first. For this countdown, we're looking strictly at price per square foot, not overall fame, skyline views, or which places get talked about the most. That matters because price per square foot can reveal a different kind of market intensity. Smaller footprints, limited land, waterfront geography, and buyer competition can all push that number higher. Every ranking here is anchored to Redfin market figures from 2026, and the focus is the greater Seattle area, including Seattle's nearby suburbs across Lake Washington. Coming in at number 5, Kirkland. Kirkland lands here with a median around $713 per square foot per Redfin in 2026. Sitting east of Seattle along Lake Washington, Kirkland combines a real downtown waterfront with marinas, parks, restaurants, and a long stretch of shoreline activity that keeps attention on its housing market. Its median home price is around $1,676,661 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. For a city with an active commercial core and a recognizable waterfront identity, Kirkland's price per square foot reflects how much demand concentrates near its lakefront streets, downtown blocks, and eastside employment corridors. At number 4, Mercer Island. Mercer Island comes in with a median around $737 per square foot per Redfin in 2026. Geographically, it has one of the clearest identities anywhere in Greater Seattle, an island city in the southern portion of Lake Washington, connected to Seattle and the east side by Interstate 90 and Link Light Rail. Its median home price is around $2,343,088 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. Because the city is physically bounded by water and bridge access, the housing market has a very defined footprint, and that limited land pattern helps explain why the per square foot figure sits above Kirkland. Now we move into 4-digit territory with number 3, Clyde Hill. Clyde Hill posts a median around $1,003 per square foot per Redfin in 2026, marking a major jump from the first 2 entries. Located in the east side region, it sits east of Seattle and is bordered by Bellevue, Kirkland, Medina, Yarrow Point, and Hunts Point, putting it in the middle of one of the region's most closely watched residential pockets. Its median home price is around $1,995,242 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. Clyde Hill's ranking is tied less to a bustling retail center and more to its location among high-value eastside communities, with proximity to Bellevue, Lake Washington, and several small municipalities that consistently draw market attention. At number 2, Medina. Medina reaches a median around $1,467 per square foot per Redfin in 2026. It sits on a Lake Washington peninsula across from Seattle, bordered by Clyde Hill and Hunts Point to the east, with water on its other sides, giving it one of the more distinctive residential geographies in the metro area. Its median home price is around $4,586,127 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. With a mostly residential layout, peninsula setting, and direct relationship to the lake, Medina's price per square foot reflects both location and scarcity of buildable space in a highly recognized east side address. And now, number 1, Yarrow Point. Yarrow Point takes the top spot with a median around $1,492 per square foot per Redfin in 2026, narrowly edging out Medina. This small town in King County had a population of 1,134 at the 2020 census, which gives some context for how limited the housing footprint is. Its median home price is around $1,995,242 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. What makes Yarrow Point especially interesting is that it outranks places many people might expect to dominate the very top, proving that a small footprint, east side location, and Lake Washington setting can create an extremely high price per square foot profile. So, to recap, number 5 is Kirkland, number 4 is Mercer Island, number 3 is Clyde Hill, number 2 is Medina, and number 1 is Yarrow Point. The pattern is hard to miss. Every entry sits on the east side, and most are shaped directly by Lake Washington, limited land, or both. And yes, that number one finish really does show how a smaller town can outrank bigger name places when the measurement is price per square foot. What did we miss? Which greater Seattle neighborhood would you have put in your own top 5, or which one would you have ranked higher? If you enjoyed this breakdown, give the video a like and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. And tell us what you want next. Should we compare waterfront communities, walkable urban neighborhoods, east side towns, or another Seattle area real estate topic?